5 o'clock, Miss Bull.
Yes, Mr. Harris.
This gentleman in the biographical section,
Yes?
isn't he the same chap we had the turf out last night?
Yes, he's been in there all day again. He's working on his family trees.
If he gets me more books done, he'll finish up with Epping Forest.
You go and catch your bus, Mr. Harris. I'll lock up.
Oh, thanks very much. Worst night of the week for buses, Friday. I think it's the new plan to beat the rush hour. Knock half of them off. Well, have a nice weekend, Miss Bowl.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
He's here, Miss Bowl. I have found him, my great-great-grandmother. First cousin, twice removed on my father's side.
How exciting. Where did you stumble across him?
He's here, right in the middle of the Crimean War. Apparently, he led the retreat at Balaclava. Unfortunately, nobody followed him.
That was rather
It was tragic for him. He was shot at dawn. Fortunately, ties in beautifully with my family tree. Now, you see this branch here? Miss Bowl, the branch here.
Yes.
Well, we now know why it is little more than a twig.
It's fascinating.
Yes, isn't it? You know, I had no idea that so many of my ancestors were soldiers. But it does explain why I have this tendency to mark time when I'm queuing for a bus. Tell me, do you have any books about the Duke of Wellington?
Several.
Oh.
You're not related to him, are you?
I don't think so. But after all, we already know that I am the direct descendant of a wheel tapper at King's Cross. I'm quite confident I had a great-great-great-grandfather fighting at Waterloo, and I can't wait to pore over some more books on the subject.
Well, I'm afraid you will have to wait, at least until Monday morning. It's time for me to lock up.
Is it? Do you close Friday lunchtime, Miss Bowl?
It's tea time, Mr. Worth.
Is there any wonder I'm feeling peckish? I must have forgotten to eat my bacon sandwich.
Is that all you were going to have for your lunch?
No, in actual fact, that was my breakfast.
Well, look, you come back on Monday morning, and over the weekend I'll try and think out a good biography on the Duke of Wellington.
No, I couldn't put you to all that trouble. Surely somebody's already written one.
Yes, they have.
Yes, I thought so. Well, if you'll excuse me, I will now go and collect all my bits and pieces. Good night, Miss Bowl.
Good night.
Just a moment, Harry. Have you forgotten anything? Shall we have a little countdown? Why not? Hat is on the head. Briefcase in the right hand. Umbrella in the left. No, it isn't. Go back again. With Wellington at Waterloo by Herbert Treblincoe Worth. Don't tell me I found Cousin Wilfred's stepfather's grandmother's great-uncle Bertie. So if the book was first published in 1810, and Jonathan Fitzwilliam Worth was born when his father was 29, that would seem... Well, that would mean instead of being my great-grandfather's maiden aunt, this lady here would be the married daughter of the second cousin of the man who wrote the book. Which would mean, Harry, you've been barking up the wrong tree. You see what happens when you don't eat your bacon sandwich. Very on, what's suddenly making this door stick? Miss Bowl, could you come 1 moment, please? The door is stuck. Miss Bowl! Miss Bowl! Let's just calm down. There's no need to panic. There's probably a very simple explanation for all this. There is, Harry. You are locked in. Telephone? You are not beaten yet, Harry. No telephone. Now you're beaten. There's your answer through the window. Wrong answer. 2 floors up. Next question. Now do you see what I see, Harry? Opposite a window open. That's right. Now, if you could get a plank or something, you could connect this window with that window. You would then form a sort of bridge, climb over into that room and out of the building. Yes. Well, that seems simple enough. It's so simple, in fact, there must be a snag somewhere. Now, let's think, Harry. What is a snag? Don't think too hard. You might find one. Ah, the bridge. Now all we need, Harry, is a little bit of courage. There's your snag. Well done. No, you're locked in again. At a point like this, most men will get discouraged, and you are no exception. Phone. Extension 4, that's not for you. Ah, now we're getting somewhere.
Number, please.
Hello, is that the operator?
Yes. What number do you want?
No, I'm afraid I don't want a number. You see, I'm in a little bit of a difficulty. I am locked in.
Where are you speaking from?
Well, I'm afraid I've no idea.
You mean you don't know where you are?
Well, not at the moment. I was in a library, and I came in here to get out of there. Now I can't get out of here. Can you suggest anything?
I'll connect you with police emergency.
Ah, thanks.
One moment.
Police emergency, can I help you?
Oh, yes, please. Now, my name is Harry Worth, and I am locked in.
I see. Could you give me your address, please?
Yes, certainly. It's 44 Brookfield Drive.
All right, sir. The squad car around there in about 10 minutes.
Ah, that's very kind. No, wait a minute. It's no good going round there. I'm not in.
Well, where are you?
If only I could tell you.
Why can't you?
Because I don't know where I am.
But you are locked in.
Oh, definitely. I just don't know where I'm trying to get out of.
Well, is it a house?
No, it is an office.
Look, what exactly is it you want us to do?
Well, I was hoping that you might come round and get me out.
How can we come round and get you out when you can't even tell us where you are?
Yes, you've got a point, yes. I hadn't thought of that. Oh, does it help if I tell you I'm next door to a library?
Which library?
You now have another point. Look, let's start from the beginning. Now, I know it's somewhere near West Kensington. It is. Because I got out of the tube at Knightsbridge, wrongly as it turned out, and I walked about a mile and a half before I was absolutely certain I was going the wrong way. Then I got my train out, and I tried to find Earl's Court, and I could not find Earl's Court. So I asked the policeman. He put me on the double-decker bus. I remember. It dropped me at the door.
Which door?
The door of the library. I'm going round in circles.
Look, what number are you speaking from?
It is Osman, a 4, a 5, a 9, a 1.
All right, well, now listen. I'm going to get on the police index. GPO index. I'll find out the address where your telephone was installed and ring you back.
My word, that's a splendid idea. If you can only find the telephone, you can't miss me. I'm on the end of it.
Well, just put it down, will you, and I'll ring you back.
Well, there you are, Harry. Everything is now going to be all right. In the meantime, we shall test your intelligence. Not to worry, it won't be very difficult. We are now going to have what is known as a quiz. And the question is this: where are you now? Right, come along, where are you now? Well, let me think. There's a big desk. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 phones. Obviously, that desk is occupied by a very important man. Yes, but what sort of man? Is he the manager of a brewery? No, I take that back, I take it back. Why do you take it back? Because there is not a beer mat inside. Well done. Can you come back next week? Ah, obviously. The office of a well-read man, the capitalist state by Karl Marx. Marxism for the millions. Oh, getting warmer, Harry. Obviously a fan of the Marx Brothers. Ah, here's the main clue. A portrait of the founder, a self-made man. Pressed complexion. Yes, outdoor type. Loves walking. I've got you. My milkman. Hello, Milk Marketing Board.
What? Look, this is police emergency.
Well, isn't that a coincidence? I've just been talking to them.
I know. You're talking to them again.
Oh, it's you. Tell me, have you found me?
Yeah, we found you all right. I don't know how you manage it, but you're in the Belgravian embassy.
Am I really? Is that marvelous? Do you think the ambassador might give me his autograph?
Very likely, but I dread to think what on. The point is, how are we going to get out? We've got to get you out of there quickly. Don't you realize you're on Belgravian state soil?
Am I really?
Yeah. But the only way you'll get out of there is via Siberia.
Not according to my street map. It's about 1.5 miles from Marble Arch. Now, come along. How soon can you come round and get me out?
We can't. Don't you realize that building's got diplomatic immunity? Nobody can get in there.
Nobody? I got it easily enough.
Yeah, well, you better get out the same way and fast. We don't enjoy the friendliest relations with that lot.
Oh, I don't think there'll be any sort of trouble once I explain how it all happened. Do you happen to have the ambassador's home phone number?
Yes, it's Osmond 4455. According to the directory, he lives in a flat over the office.
Does he really? Well, I'd probably give him a shout and save the phone call. Would you like me to ring you back and tell you how I got on?
Yes, if they let you. I've got a funny feeling we're going to read all about you in Pravda.
You don't have to worry. I shall do my very best to make a very good impression. After all, there's a touch of the Michael Stewart in us all.
Watch your step.
Thank you very much. Goodbye now. Yeah. Is there anybody at home? Are you there? Your Excellency? You're probably watching television. 20 minutes to 6. I'd better catch him before he settles down to Tom and Jerry.
Belgravian embassy.
Hello. Is that the ambassador?
No, the ambassador is on a visit to Moscow.
Moscow? Oh, dear. Do you happen to know if he left his keys behind?
I'm sorry, I don't follow. Are you ringing long distance?
Oh, in fact, it couldn't be shorter. Have you any idea when he's coming back?
Who knows? This is Alexis Kurov, second secretary. Can I help you?
Yes, please. Could you send someone down with a key to open the ambassador's door?
Oh, that's out of the question. We could never permit you to go into his office.
There's a little bit of a misunderstanding here. I don't want to come in. I want to get out.
I don't understand. Before you get out, you have to get in. And you can't get in because it's locked.
Yes, I agree. There is a certain logic in what you're saying. But you have to take my word for it. I am here, sitting at his desk, using his telephone. Now, can you help me?
One moment, please. Olaf! Olaf! Pligatenska!
Are you still there?
One moment, please. Olaf, ale czorna ambasadowi Subitenska.
Niecka, forna. Telewista Tom and Jerry.
Olaf, czorna Subitenska! Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Where else could I go?
Look, I want you to explain slowly and clearly why you came, who you are, and what you are.
Right. I came in to get out. My name is Harry Worth, and I'm hungry.
Are you British?
Through and through.
Oh, do you perhaps require that we should provide you with a political asylum?
No, thank you. We've got one of our own at Westminster. So, all I want is the key. Oh, hang on a moment. It looks as I shan't need to bother you after all. Somebody's just coming in. Yes, I'll be calling next door shortly, and I'll call round and give you the... How do you do? I thought I was going to be here all weekend.
No doubt. We have a little talk, huh?
Yes, I'd love it. Are you the ambassador, by any chance, just back from Moscow?
I am the third secretary.
Oh, my word, that was quick. I've just been talking to your predecessor.
What predecessor?
The second secretary. If it's not a state secret, what happened to the first?
Our only concern at present is with you.
Ah. Well, you don't have to worry about me, you know. Once I get to Marble Arch, I can catch a tube.
Are you working for the British government?
You might well ask. The way they tax us over here, most of us are.
So,
we have a little chat, eh? Serensko, Olaf, Serensko. Now, how did you get in here?
Through the window.
Through the window, eh?
Yes. Well, it's the only way, you see. I came from the library next door.
The library, of course. What were you looking for?
My great-great-great-grandfather.
I think perhaps you had better try again.
Oh, you're so right. That's why I'm going back again next Monday. I've got a funny feeling that he's going to turn up in the Crimea.
Oh. Is this your briefcase?
Yes, it is. Hold on.
What have you got in here?
A bacon sandwich.
Open it.
Open it?
Open it.
Would you like me to make absolutely sure? Just possible I picked up a cheese and tomato by mistake.
Open it!
There you are, one bacon sandwich. I brought it with me for my breakfast. Forgot to have it for lunch. I won't eat it now. It might spoil my tea.
What is this network of names?
No, that is not a network. That is a tree.
A tree, eh?
A tree.
Explain it.
Eh? All of it?
All of it.
So, are you sure you won't be bored? These are people you have never heard of.
Oh, I want to hear all about them. I want to know them intimately.
Do you really? Well, I must say I'm very flattered by your interest. It may take a little time. Would you excuse me? Now then, let's start with me. That's me there, right up at the top.
What, you mean that you are at the head of all this?
Well, in a manner of speaking, but that's only because all these that have gone before me.
You do not deny that this is aspiring.
No, I think you mean inspiring. Inspiring. This is what it is, family pride and all that sort of...
I mean aspiring.
No, if you pardon me for saying so, you are misusing the Queen's English. Inspiring, aspiring means to aim for better things. Inspiring is what this is to me.
Do you confess that this is aspiring?
Well, I suppose you could say, all right, then I'm aspiring.
Ah, that is what I thought. Now, who is at the bottom of all this?
Well, when I can find him, it will be my great-great-great-grandfather. He will go down at the bottom here. I can't follow the roots any further down or I'll run out of vellum. And it's my own fault. I should have started with a bigger piece.
Oh, enough of this nonsense. Who is your superior in British intelligence?
Practically everybody. I am the first to admit that I'm not very bright, but I am persistent and I do think that counts, don't you?
You will go with Olaf to the cipher room, where you will explain in detail the code by which this document can be understood.
Well, there's nothing to it, really. You see, you simply start with my mother and father, and then you get to my great-aunt Edwina, and her grandson, with any luck, will turn out to be the grandson of the man at the bottom here who fought with Wellington at Waterloo.
Olaf, I told you
Well, he fought with Wellington at Waterloo. He fought with Wellington at...
Hello, is that MI5?
Yes, Baker here. Who is this?
This is Kurov speaking. I think I am in a position to do business with you.
You surprise me. Where do you want to meet?
The usual place, first thing Monday morning.
I'll be waiting for you.
Excuse me, sir, can I help you at all?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm just browsing through Moore's Richard III.
Gripping, isn't it?
Absolutely spellbound.
Good morning, Mr. Baker. Nice to see you on time for a change.
He couldn't contain my curiosity. What's the deal?
The immediate release of Krantz and Dvorak in exchange for one of your top British agents.
Am I supposed to laugh?
I am serious. We've had your man locked in our embassy all over the weekend.
Good of you to be so hospitable. Does this guest of yours have a name?
He does. So do all his fellow agents. He very kindly supplied us with a list of their names in order of seniority.
Oh. Do let me know how far down the ladder they've got me.
Now, we have not yet broken the code, but it's just a question of time.
Why you insist on telling me that your brother's mother-in-law is also your uncle on your father's side?
Because it is a fact. You see, my Aunt Doris married my grandfather's youngest son, with the result that their daughter Lucy is my first cousin twice over.
But what has all this got to do with British military intelligence?
Well, you keep asking me that. I honestly don't know. As a matter of fact, they keep a chip shop in Darlington. And they're doing very nicely, thank you. Now, the boy she married, that is Sean, who's on this branch here with as yet no twins.
Please, take this name here. George William Worth.
Yeah, well, that was my great-grandfather's eldest brother.
Right.
Yes.
What exactly is he doing for the Secret Service?
Very little. He died in 1895.
Kwize Davoc?
Нет. Wocięta dziki bird.
Ale Torno Daczynska. So,
We have a little talk, huh?
yes.
I thought so.
Because you are still refusing to tell us the truth about this tree, as you call it.
It's Mr. Kuroff, nothing farther from the truth. I've done nothing else since Friday night but explain it. Do you realize I've been reciting all these names in my sleep?
I know, we have been listening to you. But you have not revealed the code. Now, we shall go through it all once again. And this time, please, you will tell me the truth.
That is all I can give you. Now, that is me there, Harry Worth. Do you believe that? Because if you don't, I'm here under false pretenses.
Yes, I'm quite prepared to believe that you are at the head of all this.
Well, next we come to Albert Worth and Sarah Worth, nay, Feely.
Ah, now, who are they? And don't say your mother and father, because I will not believe you.
Are you suggesting I didn't have a father and mother?
I am suggesting they are two other people entirely different.
They never said a word to me.
Look, Mr. Worth, or whatever you're calling yourself, please. We have only half an hour in which to settle this puzzle before the ambassador comes back from Moscow. He has cut short his visit because I telegraphed him details of your defection.
Just a moment, Mr. Kuroff. There's nothing defective about me. You've been very kind and very hospitable, but I don't intend to stay here and be insulted.
You certainly will not leave here. Behind that door, there are two military attachés with instructions to shoot if you try to escape.
Oh, is there? Oh, just one question. Why me?
Because you are a spy.
Mr. Kuroff, you have been working too hard. You need a holiday.
So do you. The difference is that you are going to get one. Hello, Kuroff speaking.
A spy.
Quiet, please. Who is that, please?
Baker here. This agent of ours, is he by any chance a chap called Harry Worth?
He most certainly is. And now, are you prepared to agree to my proposition?
Not likely. You can have him with our compliments. Apparently he's some nut who was working on his family tree in the library next door to you.
He got shut in on Friday night. He must have climbed into your embassy by mistake, trying to get out.
Yes, but how do I know that this is the same man?
Oh, you can't miss him. He's walking around with a bacon sandwich. Cheerio, Cocky. See you in the salt mines.
This is terrible.
Well, it's 3 days old.
Look! Why did you not say you were who you said you were?
I never remember saying I wasn't.
This is a catastrophe. I'm finished.
I'll tell you what we'll do, Mr. Kuroff. Let's ring Somerset House.
What for?
About my father and mother.
Oh, forget your father and mother!
Never!
Look, Mr. Worth, please. I am in the most terrible trouble. I have told my government that you are a master spy, and that you have surrendered a network of foreign agents.
Well, it's all right, Mr. Guru. I forgive you.
It's not you, it's them. They will shoot me.
Oh, Mr. I don't like to see you upset like this. There must be something we can do. Now, let me think. As I understand it, you have told your government that I am a spy. And I have surrendered a network of agents.
Yes.
That's what you've told them, isn't it? Yes. You're quite right. They will shoot you.
There is no way out, and the ambassador is cutting short his visit to Moscow at my special request.
Mr. Guru, here's an idea. If you don't like it, you can shoot me down in flames. Now, why don't I climb back through the window the way I came in, and you can tell everybody it was a bad dream.
No, he goes through the window. Yes. I think you have got the beginning of an idea.
Actually, that was the end of it.
If you really were a spy, and if somehow you managed to... That's it. Look, get that ladder.
Hey, Mr. Kirov, don't leave me here on my own.
I'm not leaving you. You're leaving me. Get the ladder.
Now, let me get this straight. You want me to climb back through the window and into the library?
That's right.
Yeah. Won't they think it's rather funny after all the front doors open?
Oh, never mind that. Let's fix this ladder. There. Ah, so. Now, before you go...
Yes?
I want you to hit me on the chin as hard as you can.
I see. What with?
With your fist. Go and hit me.
No, I can't. I can't do it. I bear you no malice
It's
whatsoever.
not a question of malice. I want you to knock me out so that when they find me, I say that you hit me and then you got away. Go and hit me.
Yeah, you mean really, really hard?
As hard as you like. Go on, get it over.
You do understand it. There's nothing personal in this.
Yes, get it over, please.
Right, here we go then. It's no good. I can't do it.
What's the matter with you?
It's me all my life. I've had sand kicked in my face.
Of course. Here, I know. Look. Hit me over the head with this.
Yeah. Do you think it will do the trick?
Try it.
Right. It's no good. We'll have to try something else. Now I'll take this chair.
Here, let me give you a hand.
Don't right, I can manage.
At least let me take the briefcase. Come on.
There we are, chap.
If you think I'm crazy coming through that window, wait till you hear the explanation.
Like a little James Bond,
Yes.
aren't you?
Oh, dear. I have done the most stupid thing. I've got to go back right away.
What for?
Well, I've forgotten my family tree.
You can't go back there. Come back here.
What, Clemenza? What is happening?
Mr. Olaf, if you're wondering about your friend, I can explain everything.
Explain.
Yes.
Sakre Moshkovich. It is I who will need to explain. The ambassador will be here in a second. He will have me shot.
Oh, miss, I don't like to see you distressed. Why don't you come back through the window with me?
The window?
Yes.
Yes, the window, eh?
Yes.
You have an idea? If I pretend that
Say
you
no more. Would you prefer to be sitting or standing?
I'm begging your pardon.
That's even better.